Hello everybody and welcome to the Showcase, where we take a look at articles on Wookieepedia, the Star Wars wiki. Today on the Showcase we take a look at Ollopom, so let's get started. These flat, colorful herbivores are native to the swamps of Naboo. Although they are technically rodents, they more closely resemble aquatic life forms or even plants, with small purple beaks, bright pink head tendrils, and low-hanging, fluked tails. Ollopoms were short, gentle, non-sentient herbivores native to the swamps of the planet Naboo. A species of rodent, they were often mistaken for palm petals, a plant that was part of their diet. An Ollopom named Ollie was owned by the Ithorian Dakondar on the outer rim world of Batuu, given to him as a gift by the pirate Hondo Ohnaka. The Amani Bina included Ollie in her interactive book, Bina's Guide to the Creatures of Batuu, and the creature enthusiast artist Stanteka wrote an entry on Ollopoms for her journal. Biology and appearance. Quote, they float atop the water using six-clawed, paddle-like legs, and their light brown eyes astutely study their surroundings, making careful note of any nearby predators. Ollopoms feed on palm petals, along with other swamp-dwelling plants. They use the teeth attached to their undersides to graze on the floating flora. Artist Stanteka. Ollopoms were a non-sentient species of short and gentle herbivorous rodents found in the Gungan swamps of the planet Naboo. They were sometimes mistaken for plants, such as the palm petal, which they ate, along with other swamp-dwelling plants. This was due to their large flat heads that resembled the leaves of some aquatic plants, as well as their fur and series of long pink, bloom-like hair tendrils. Their underside featured gnawing teeth and a purple beak, used for eating floating flora. 3 pairs of clawed limbs that operated more as paddles, used to float atop the water, green fur, and a long, fluked tail. Their eyes, used to astutely study their surroundings for nearby predators, were light brown, while their skin was pink and yellow-green with purple spots. History. In 34 ABY, during the war between the First Order and the Resistance, the Ithorian collector Dakondar kept a pet Ollopom named Ollie in a small tank in his store, Dakondar's Den of Antiquities, in Blackspire Outpost on the planet Batuu. Ollie was given to Dakondar as a gift from the pirate Hondo Ohnaka, who found Ollie in unmarked cargo. Dakondar had Ollie displayed in a cylindrical glass container filled with water and palm petals for his patrons to see. The Amani female Bina, who ran the local creature stall in Blackspire Outpost, included Ollie in her interactive work, Bina's Guide to the Creatures of Batuu, which her workers handed out to younglings 9 years or younger free of charge. Historian Elok Throno also included a mention and a picture of Ollie in his book about Batuu, The Traveler's Guide to Batuu. After the defeat of the clone of Darth Sidious in 35 ABY, the creature enthusiast artist Stanteka included an entry on Ollopoms in her journal, detailing her adventures seeking out non-sentient species across the galaxy with the droid B8-T5. Behind the scenes. Quote,
I remember I live in Disneyland. So I remember sending you a picture from Doc Ondor's in Galaxy's Edge of the Ollipom. The little frog creature is in a he's in a container in Doc Ondor's and just asking like, "Hey, do you have this sub-aquatic visual of him?" And
St. Bend to artist Iris Compiet. Ollopoms were first mentioned in the current Star Wars canon in the D23 article Creatures, Droids, and Aliens Meet the Fantastical Figures of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, published on May 29, 2019. The article revealed the Ollopom's then upcoming appearance as a prop in Dakondar's Den of Antiquities, one of the retail locations in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, a theme park land that opened at Disneyland Park and Disney's Hollywood Studios in 2019. Ollopoms were originally created for the Legends continuity and first appeared in the 1999 video game Star Wars Episode I: The Gungan Frontier. Ollopoms received an entry in the 2024 reference book Star Wars Bestiary, Volume 1, Creatures of the Galaxy, written by St. Bend and illustrated by Iris Compiet. When starting work on the book in 2022, Bend and editor Sammy Holland compiled a list of roughly 400 species for possible inclusion in the book in a spreadsheet. The final 130, which included Ollopoms, were drafted into the reference book, with the rodents entry making it through further cuts made after the first draft. Ben sent Compiet a photo of the Ollie prop in Dakondar's Den of Antiquities in Disneyland and inquired as to whether or not the artist possessed a subaquatic angle of the creature. Compiet's illustrations of the various creatures, including Ollopoms, for the book, which started production in 2023, were done with acrylic, gouache, and watercolor paints. Preferring to create the work with traditional techniques, the artist wanted to reflect the drawings Santeca would have drawn in-universe for her journal. Every creature in Star Wars Bestiary had several sketches made for them, the final sections of which were approved by Lucasfilm Story Group. Thanks everyone for watching, and we hope you've enjoyed this video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, this is Spooky Willow signing off, and may the Force be with you.